Voters now see us as a come and chop or share money party. You must go. More people come for the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Iyorchia Ayu. This now our discussion for today. My name na ADS. As the crisis in the PDP deepens, reconciliation is ongoing too. Check out this video. Watch.
This meeting took about 4 hours. We have not concluded. It's always easy to destroy. But to make peace, it takes some time. But I think we have it. We are better informed. We've gotten some information. Every coin has two sides to it. So we have been briefed by His Excellency, and so we will go back to Abuja. We'll be going back to Abuja to really digest all that we gathered from His Excellency. And very frank talks. But one good thing is that this family still remains one. We are still under that umbrella called PDP, and by the special grace of God, we will end up very victorious, and we will end up at the villa in 2023 with his cooperation and the cooperation of and support of all the other governors, 4 of them. I think we will make progress. There's no doubt about that.
Like the acting chairman board of trustees has said, peace was important for you to have unity, even if it takes you longer days.
Yeah.
What is important is that the House is united for a war that's coming in front. So the issue of whether they achieve peace today or not, is it material? What's material? At the end of the day, the PDP is united. I think that is the message he's conveying. And we have said repeatedly that we are not leaving the party. We have said so. But that does not mean that there are no internal issues that ought to be sorted out. I think what they are here for is to see how they can sort out some internal issues. I think that point has been made.
That happens to be the conclusion of the meeting between the Board of Trustees, PDP, headed by the former Senate President, Adolphus Nwabara, and the River State Governor, Nyesom Wike. It was an indoors meeting, so there is nothing much to take out of it by the press. But one thing for sure is that the discussion did not escape the national chairman of the party, Iyorchia Ayu's resignation call from the Wike's camp. As it stands now, the call for Ayu's resignation has become massive as small groups in the party are of the opinion that, oh yes, Ayu must go. In what seems to be a fresh crisis in the PDP, the national chairman, Senator Iyorchia Ayu, the national secretary, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, and the deputy national chairman, North, Omar Damagum, have been given 48 hours to resign or face legal actions. That 48 hours, it go elapse today. The demand for the party officers to resign was part of the resolution by this forum of PDP candidates and aspirants, who also passed a vote of no confidence on them and petitioned the National Executive Committee, NEC, of the party on their unanimous demand. Recall that before now, the National Working Committee, NCW, of the party already passed vote of confidence on the national chairman, Iyorchia Ayu, when the Wike's camp began to call for his resignation. So, there is a vote of confidence and another vote of no confidence on the same person of Iyorchia Ayu. The forum accused the party national officers of different allegations during the PDP congresses, primaries, and national convention. They pointed out that the dishonest actions by the leadership of the party were largely responsible for the nullification by the courts of the governorship primaries in Zamfara State and all primaries held in Ogun State. Noting that many more are still pending in court. This forum made it clear that sharing money paid as nomination forms instead of utilizing it for the good of the party ahead of the 2023 general elections was very provocative and indicting the image of the party. Who shared the money? These people they don't call out. National Chairman, National Secretary, Assistant National Chairman, not. In the report made available to the press, the forum demanded that Ayu, Anyanwu, and the Magun should step down immediately or be sacked by the party within 48 hours. 48 hours, not 2 days old. The forum threatened that if they do not step down, they will face legal action to force them out of office. So it's either you step down or we use legal action and force you out of office. It is interesting to know that that 48 hours will elapse today. Court action will be next. We can't wait for this. Again, even as Governor Wike's issue with the PDP is yet to be resolved, the governor has been seen in secret meetings with the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi.
In fact, all the chancellors of that university from Nigeria, since I started, and they say, why you only move to Nigeria to the beginning of our state? These are good names. Another practice, that's our first very nice.
I've taken this.
Come, take it from me.
Though Wike has made it crystal clear that he will not leave the party, but one thing he's yet to clarify is whether or not he will work in the interest of his party come 2023 general elections. Remember that sometime last month, Wike and Peter Obi had a secret meeting in London. To what end is all of these meetings? We will soon find out. Now, to end this discussion, watch Dino Melaye of the PDP and Comrade Adams Oshomole of the APC take on each other over free and fair election come 2023. Watch.
I want to remind particularly those from PDP here that the first PDP president, when he was leaving power, is on record, even in a channel television, when he said to Nigerians, the 2007 election is a do or die for PDP. And I remember then, as president of NLC, I engaged him that Nigerians will not die because the election is coming. But we have made progress. He was succeeded happily by President Jonathan, who said his own election is not worth the blood of any Nigerian. That was a remarkable improvement from Obasanjo's legacy. And President Buhari has the next president, Yaradua, which was elected after the do or die proclamation by President Obasanjo, because people must know when they speak that it will be recorded for them. He said the election that produced him was not fair. It could have been better. He reluctantly accepts because he doesn't want confusion, but he commits himself to reforming the electoral process. Unfortunately, you all know he died before that agenda was concluded. I think that even the worst critic of President Buhari will admit that Buhari has not tried to misuse the armed forces or the police in order to have electoral advantage for people running election on his platform or even his own election. At every stage, he had insisted that he wants to leave behind a legacy of free and fair election. And I'm sure he will do that.
I just quickly want to react to what Comrade said. It was too quick to attack the PDP. I expected that what you should have started with is to apologize to us for coming late for a scheduled program. But having said that, I want to say that talking about the comment you made about the former president, maybe I am very glad you lived in Kaduna and you understand Hausa. You will recall when President Buhari talked about Kere Jini, Biri Jini, and meaning that both the baboon and the dog will be soaked in blood. And indeed, because of that statement, after the 2011 election, there was violence across this country in the northern part of Nigeria. Many Nigerians lost their lives as a result of that provocative statement from Muhammadu Buhari. That of Obasanjo did not necessitate any violence. So when you point one finger to somebody, know that four are pointing at you. We are here to discuss Nigeria and not to apportion blame. We are here to talk about how to better our electoral system and not to apportion blame. But if you come with that scorecard, we are veterans in that class.
I think we should be done with this blame game already. When they hear me so, what we need now is the way forward. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, must ensure that the forthcoming elections must be free and fair. It is not a favor we are asking for. It is what they are bound by duty and by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to do. God helping us, this election cycle will be free, fair, and credible. Only make sure you vote. I'll see you again. Follow us on all our social media channels showing on your screen right now. Until I see you again, my name is ADS. Signing out.